Hey guys, Jason. And today I'll be talking about Quarkcoin. Now, Quarkcoin is a recently new coin. It's about 6 months old, and it's been getting a lot of publicity here lately. Now, even just a week ago, Quarkcoin was like the 20th largest cryptocurrency, and it wasn't really talked about too much. And now, as of today, December 1st, Quarkcoin is the 5th largest cryptocurrency coin on the market. And I've been getting tons of emails, YouTube messages, Reddit messages. People were asking me to do a video on Quarkcoin because they kind of wanted to know, what's up with this new coin that's kind of just, blindsided the whole altcoin community and kind of took over as the 5th largest coin. So I got a whole script ready to go. We're going to talk about it, and let's get into it. So Quarkcoin is a CPU mined coin. So it kind of, it's a script type coin, so it's following the marks of like Litecoin. And so, it's kind of interesting. It has some interesting characteristics, which I'll describe now. So, for instance, it has 9 rounds. This is interesting. 9 rounds of hashing from 6 hashing factions. Now, from basically what I can understand from this, because even myself got kind of confused when I read this, basically it just means it's a very, very secure coin, in layman's terms. So all you have to worry about is that it's a very secure coin. It's not going to get easily hacked. It's kind of like Bitcoin with the SH256. It's very secure. Now, another thing is the blocks. There's a new block every 30 seconds. Now, if you know Bitcoin, which is the largest cryptocurrency, Bitcoin has a new block every about roughly 10 minutes. So for every block in Bitcoin, there's 20 blocks in Quarkcoin. So that's kind of dramatic. Now here's kind of the eye-popping. This is where you're going to get torn apart. There are 247 million possible Quarkcoins, with 245 million Quarkcoins in existence already today. That's 98% already mined today. Now I'm going to stop right there and kind of explain this. In a lot of these coins we talk about how developers pre-mine coins, and that's an issue. Here it's a lot different. They didn't pre-mine the coin at all. But one of the issues that is present is the people that started mining it at the very beginning. These what we call the elite 100 or so that really were the ones mining Quarkcoin, have easily 100 million coins together. Now in my research I couldn't figure out whether they had sold those coins or not. But if they haven't, that's a big issue. That's a huge portion of the ecosystem of Quarkcoin, the economy of Quarkcoin, that is held with a very few amount of individuals. Now, the same question is usually raised with Bitcoin, but one of the things about Bitcoin, and yes, early developers were able to get more coins, but at least still today, you can get 25 Bitcoins per block reward, where in Quarkcoin, with 247 million coins out, will be out within the next few days. That's crazy. That's a lot of coins, but I'm not going to give my personal opinion on that. I'll leave it up to the viewer. Now, the difficulty retargets about every 20 blocks, so that's about every 10 minutes it retargets. That's pretty interesting because with Bitcoin, the difficulty rearranges about every 14 days, roughly, and so that's a huge difference. It kind of follows the likes of some of the newer altcoins that are kind of trying to adjust to faster transaction times, which is quite an interesting thing. One of the big things about Litecoin that brought people away from Bitcoin was the fact of faster transactions and faster block sends. So that's interesting to look into as well. Now, another interesting thing, and it stated this, and I thought this was kind of interesting, although when compared to 245 million, it's not that big a deal. Every block that is mined with Quarkcoin, so about every 30 seconds, there will be 1,000 Quarkcoins released. And this is the minimum reward value. So basically what it's saying is, no matter how far in the future, someone mining a Quarkcoin block will always get 1,000 Quarkcoins. So that's kind of interesting. It's a lot more than Bitcoin, but also you got to realize that it's kind of more devalued than Bitcoin. Currently there are 12 million Bitcoins, and currently there are 245 million Quarkcoins. So it kind of devalues. I know people kind of ask me, well, what's the current price looking like? Right now the price is around 25 cents USD for a Quarkcoin, and I'll bring this up because this is really interesting. So on November 20th, which was about 11 days ago, with 1 Bitcoin, which is valued about $1,100 right now, you'd be looking at about buying 2 million Quarkcoins, a very large amount of Quarkcoins. Now today, December 1st, 2013, with 1 Bitcoin would only buy you 4,000 Quark coins. Now you can kind of see where people say that people early into the coin got a huge value. Well, here's something interesting. One Bitcoin bought back on November 20th would yield you today 500 Bitcoins. 500 Bitcoins. A remarkable economic advancement. Crazy. It really is. So, that worries a lot of people. That, people make that much profit. Although on altcoin, you have to realize coins like IX coin, coins like Peercoin, used to be worth very, very little. Peercoin used to be worth like 20 cents, and now it's, in the $5 range. So I don't put too much emphasis on the price value increasing that much, but it is something you want to worry about. Now, here's the interesting thing. There's a guy by the name of Bill Still. And this guy, he's an older gentleman, and he used to be, and I believe still is, very much into gold. And on Report, he does a thing called the Still Report. And on Still Report 132, he did a video podcast called Quark versus Bitcoin. And in this, along with some tweets he posted, he basically said how he believes Quark is better than Bitcoin, and he believes it will surpass Bitcoin. And basically, from the moment he said that, Quarkcoin exploded. It was a pump that Quarkcoin needed, and it really dramatically increased Quarkcoin. So a lot of people are questioning whether this is a non-intentional or intentional pump and dump from Mr. Still. We really don't know at this point, but it is kind of questionable with all the Twitters right now going crazy about trying to pump up or dump certain coins to kind of play the altcoin market. But, this is just kind of a general overview of Quarkcoin. One also thing I want to add are some exchanges. And this is one thing that is bringing the price value up, is that BTC-E is said to unofficially start supporting Quarkcoin very soon. Of course, with it being the 5th largest cryptocurrency coin, you kind of expected that. But it is interesting, along with some Chinese currency exchange sites have also said that they consider adding Quarkcoin to their exchange sites, which in the general scheme of things means that there will be more, people with more easeability to buy these Quark coins. Now, people ask me, what is the total percentage that I should invest in a Quarkcoin, or should I invest at all? Again, I don't give financial advice, so I'm not gonna, obviously answer that question. I do want to say though, it's quite remarkable, with Quarkcoin being the 5th largest coin. It's worth a total network cap of about $62 million right now. And it is rising exponentially right now, and it's interesting. People, who thought it would go from literally the 20th coin a few days ago to the 5th coin today? And it's just crazy. But I hope I brought you guys some information about Quarkcoin. It took me about 45 minutes to do this research. I actually watched the entire Still report to kind of get a perspective on that as well. And I was talking to my friend Dalton because I was kind of worried. I was like, well, I don't want to come out and say this is a good coin or a bad coin and influence the market too much. But at the same time, I'm kind of hesitant on, what is really going on with this Quark coin, Is it just a pump and dump, or is it a legitimate currency that is taking the altcoin by, storm? We don't know. But anyway, I hope I informed you. Have a great night.